Our darkness is not darkness in your sight, Lord, in your sight.
Today we commemorate the death of 4 missionaries in El Salvador. My name is Mauricio Castro. I'm originally from El Salvador. I also work for the North Carolina Congress of Latino Organizations and also a proud member of Immaculate Conception Catholic Church. As I was saying, we are commemorating the 40th anniversary of the death of 4 missionaries that were serving El Salvador. This happened on December 2nd, 1980, which happens to be one of the very difficult moments in the history of El Salvador. They were serving refugees that were displaced from the countryside due to the war that was already waging the nation. People were being tortured. Context of the time. Let's also remember that only month before the killing of these 4 missionaries, Bishop Romero had been also assassinated by death squads. So I thought that in order to give you a little bit of a light of who these missionaries were, I like to read a little bit about themselves, about who they were and how they got there. I'm going to start and share something about Jean Donovan. She was engaged to a young doctor. She had a calling to motherhood as well as a call for the mission work. She and Sister Dorothy Cassell served as missionaries out of Immaculate Conception Church in La Libertad province. Sister Ita Ford. Sister Ita Ford was born in Brooklyn, New York. She was educated in parochial schools, even though her mother was a public school teacher. At the age of 15, Ita confided to a friend of her that she wanted to be a nun. But also she was specific enough to say that she wanted to be a Maryknoll missionary. She served in Bolivia and then in Chile for a brief period of time. And then Ita arrived in El Salvador exactly the day of the funeral of Bishop Romero. She served in the refugee committee in Chalatenango province. Sister Dorothy Cassell. She was a member of the Ursuline order and was born in Cleveland, Ohio. Her parents were Lithuanian Americans. She taught for 7 years in Cleveland and did missionary work among the Papago tribe in Arizona. She joined the Diocese of Cleveland mission team working in El Salvador, and that's how Sister Dorothy ended up working at Immaculate Conception Church along with Jean Donovan in La Libertad province. Sister Mara Clark. She was born in Queens, New York, also a Maryknoll missionary, worked in Nicaragua and El Salvador since 1959 until her death in 1980 on December 2nd. She taught in the Bronx for 5 years and then as a superior. From 1970 to 1976, she served as a missionary in Managua, and then she moved to El Salvador. I also thought that in order to share their life and their mission, I like to read a biblical passage, Matthew 17. Persecution will come. And this is in line with the work that these missionaries did. Beware of men, for they will deliver you over the courts and flog you in their synagogues. And you will be dragged before governors and kings for my sake, to bear witness before them and the Gentiles. When they deliver you over, do not be anxious how you are to speak or what you are to say. for what you are to say will be given to you in that hour. For it is not you who speak, but the Spirit of your Father speaking through you. Let's continue to commemorate the life of these four missionaries that did tremendous work in El Salvador.
Our deepest night is clear as daylight. Our darkness is not darkness in your sight.